if you are new here, I'm Kanita, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 12th episode of Anime Made in Abyss, so let's get to it, let's go. Alright, let's see. That's sudden. Oh, she has a cute design. So, the littlest baby in their orphanage is ill with something? Oh, her hair is even cooler than I first thought. That's his birthday today. I wonder if it's correlated. Birthday death disease, so it is. That's sweet, Rachel. Also on their birthdays? Oh, okay. Well, there must be a reason to this. If there is um some tendency, he's suddenly all healthy. Maybe it's something they go through, but kind of if you how to say it, if your organism is not prepared, that you will die. But in his case, maybe he is already evolved, so like naturally evolved as a human, like his body is stronger, so he went just went through it and survived. Okay, interesting. Well, that's fair. That's kind of if you are just sitting around okay, obviously people who are not trying to explore, it's not like they are just sitting around doing nothing. Of course they all have their own interests and maybe like businesses and jobs and hobbies, of course. But what I mean to say is that I understand the craving for exploration and for adventure, and I think it's very natural for humans because we are very curious by nature. And so, of course, if there is something unknown, we would want to explore this. And of course, I think things like this make life worth living. So, for adventurers, yes, they might die in the process of adventuring, but you can die just from a brick falling on you in the city. Well, it's just as an example, as an extreme example. But for them, it would be kind of worth it because they are living their life, they're doing something with their life, and they have something that they want to kind of aspire to find or achieve, and so it is very understandable. And also, yeah, this pharmacist, her design is so cute. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful, and her hair and her like everything and the color of her hair is also so cute. Oh, the true nature of the curse. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. that the same creature that helped? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I remember this moment. I don't remember how the creature is called, unfortunately, but well, the one that hurt Rika, um, I think was near the name of the chapter. Ew! Oh, the saliva! Close in age. Okay. I thought Mitty was a bit younger. How so? Or Pierce. Right. Ability of neutralizing poison. So she created this medicine from the poison. I wonder if she got this ability after becoming a hollow, right? Is it possible? Yeah, very appetizing. The bowl is cute. Well, it has fish in it, so well, how is it? He couldn't even swallow. Yeah, she seems fine with it. Maybe that's like the question of what you're used to. Well, are you any better? Insatiable. That's true. Does he hope that like there's a way for Rika to come back on the surface, evading the curse? That's a very thin material, what can I say? And the sound is so beautiful. Fog weave. Well, yeah, but it's almost invisible and it makes a beautiful sound. This cloth? Mm. So that's like a metaphor. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the Sending has any, yeah, side effects. Force field. That sounds very scientific or magical. Either way. So there's like a force field covering it. And when you kind of break through it, so to say, you get the side effects. So maybe if we kind of go like this. Oh, yes. But she can see though. Hmm. There's something in his helmet that. Okay. This is like her mind inside this hollow Like shell? Oh no, wait, that's Rika. Hmm. I thought maybe this is like a representation of this girl looking through her eyes, so to say, and how that kind of her mind is still there. Hmm. So this thing is for talking, communicating, and she put it in his helmet, right? So we are going back to the orb piercer? That's sudden. I didn't expect to meet anyone. Okay. So orb piercer being near the name of the episode actually did mean that he's going to appear in the episode. Mm-hmm. Does it usually like worry about being graceful? So these creatures sense the force field, and that's what helps them see the future, so to say, right? That would be quite a huge explosion. Wait, she is impressed, understandably, but it seemed like it only went for the spines and like the creature itself wasn't harmed. Maybe it's either disintegrated or ran away. So, what about the man? He probably was not. It is very specific, like. Okay, so we didn't kill it, we just can disarm it at least for now. Because it shed its spines. Really? Okay. Oh, like we are alive, we are adventuring. Oh, sorry. That's a nice message. So the guy is heading for the surface. Okay, that was quite a fortunate meeting that we were able to get some message through. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I knew it's going to be even either something very hilarious or something very shocking. Maybe she means that Mitzi is kind of suffering and she wants to put her out of her suffering. But she can't do it herself. Maybe she hopes that ability of his could provide a quick release. So she was unhappy with that white whistle she was with. Is that him she's talking about? Won't let him do as he pleases. There's a lot of blood, and maybe Mitzi was like her best friend or something, and something was like the last straw, maybe what happened to Mitzi, and that's when Nanachi decided to leave that white whistle, and that's how it went. I mean, that one that has the whistle that looks like two hands, like I don't quite remember, clasped together, like this maybe. But that was quite an interesting episode. So we met Orb Piercer again. We got some idea about Abyss. Well, I don't think it really gave me any new insight. Maybe I just didn't quite understand it, but it's still quite the same. Like, if you go up, that you will go through this force field forcefully, and that will be bad for you. But she didn't quite explain, like, maybe if we go, if there is a cloth, right? And we don't try to break through it, but rather we slide upwards under this cloth. Maybe then it would be alright, and we will just kind of go through it like this and come out, and without like avoiding this nature of the chaos. Thanks to that, I wonder. Okay, this is the end of the episode, and we are still on the same level with Nanachi and Mitzi. That's correct, still ways to go. Yeah, so obviously our journey will have to continue. We are on the Goblets of Giants level, but there's also Sea of Corpses and Capital of the Unreturned. And just my gut feeling tells me that if we got the names of all these levels, probably we as viewers are going to see all these levels. That means our characters are going to travel to all these levels. So yeah, obviously it's only like one episode left we aren't going to just go suddenly for all these levels and to the ending. So the story will continue in the next season, I suppose, and probably the next episode will be more about Nanachi's backstory and Mitzi, and we'll learn more about this. So I speculated a bit, like what it can be connected to, but of course I can't know the details. As we were told, people can get somehow warped by the abyss, being there for long periods of time, very far away from civilization, in this force field with these creatures, and so especially the white whistles who go quite deep. And we saw how Ozen was, and in this case, I think it might be implied that that White Weasel that was with Nanachi, he was kind of using Nanachi for something. She was doing some maybe tasks that he gave her, something that she was very capable of doing, and we saw she seemed to already have been a hollow at that point, that managed to be a pretty normal living being, not like Mitzi, but then obviously something happened to Mitzi probably, and maybe that was like the turning point where Nanachi has thought, okay, I can't stay with this White Weasel anymore. She also said, I can't just let him do as he pleases, but she's also mentioned that she was running away, so probably it's not like she was trying to stop him. In general, like, I won't let him do as he pleases. I'll try to stop him, like get rid of him, murder him, stuff like this. No, just concerning herself and Mitzi. So she was trying to save themselves, and that's also might be like part of why she's in hiding. Maybe she's also worried that this White Weasel might find her again. Maybe that's like part of it. But I think, yeah, that would be it for this episode. So we'll see the finale in the next one. Very excited about this. And then, yeah, the movie, and maybe then a bit later the next season. But yeah, this was very exciting, so please share your thoughts on this episode without spoilers, of course, in the comments down below as usual. Thank you for watching, and see ya!